Hey guys, it's Giffen. Welcome from all over Las Vegas and wherever. I'm sequestered in my own home due to the coronavirus situation. COVID-19 has struck us all pretty hard. You know, unfortunately, we're not going to be open in time for Mother's Day. We're going to do a cool Mother's Day brunch at Hooters because nothing screams out moms more than Hooters, right? I mean, it's all part of the deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little buffet for you guys. This dish here is going to be basically a pasilla pepper, chorizo, soy rizo if you will, frittata with spinach and sweet peppers and mushrooms, a little bit of sauteed onion. First of all, I need to crack some eggs, so I'm not going to bore you with too much of that. I will take a note though that I'm using some of these egg shells, or some of these egg yolks, I'm sorry, for hollandaise, for another brunch type dish. So I'm gonna set aside 4 egg yolks, all right? And then the rest of this dozen eggs will get broken up nice into the rest of the frittata. All right, so we have 4 egg whites in there, plus we'll use another 8. So here we are, got the eggs separated right there, and this soy chorizo is really bomb. You can get it in any local grocery store. It's great in chilies, it's great in burritos, it's just fun, good stuff. I got a pasilla pepper here. We're gonna just do a simple, julienne of it. I pull out the seeds, put them right here, and we're just gonna quickly julienne that. All right. You gotta work clean, you gotta work organized. You don't wanna make a mess, that's for sure, because then your significant other might get a little upset that you made Mother's Day brunch, but you made a huge mess as well. So we're gonna try and work with just limited pans and plates and things. And basically that's the pasilla pepper right there. I'm gonna do some sauteed mushroom for it, okay? Slice these babies up real simple, okay? And we're gonna do some spinach that's already ready to go. I'll go ahead and peel 1 onion and probably use about half of it, just because you get that savory flavor in the frittata. We love that garlicky onion flavor. So we'll saute that first, and that's kind of the base flavor for the frittata. And then when you throw in the pasilla peppers, the sweet peppers, and the soy rizo, all those flavors come together. Okay, peeled onion. I'm gonna save those for stock. I've been cooking a lot at home, man. I've been feeding the neighbors and just kind of loving, being in the kitchen. And then I got some sweet peppers we're gonna do, and then we'll throw in some spinach. So I'll get a pan out and get ready to start marching, okay? A little bit of knowledge here. We got some fresh herbs from the backyard. We have a little bit of Greek oregano, some lemon thyme, and some beautiful sage, real savory sage. We'll saute all the vegetables with this. And then the eggs that we cracked, we can season those right now, get those ready to cook. And what you want there is just some savory stuff in there. I got some granulated garlic. I'm gonna throw some granulated onion in there as well. And then I'm gonna actually saute the vegetables with fresh garlic and the fresh herbs. So that'll bring out a bunch of flavor. But you wanna whip your eggs with some seasoning in there. So we got some black pepper. And then, you gotta love some sea salt. Real simple. Bring out that flavor. High in sodium, quite delicious. Okay, so we're gonna whip the eggs real nice. And then we're gonna saute all this stuff over there on the little induction stove, which is super cool. We're gonna break up some of this cotija cheese into there, which is just a beautiful south of the border creamy cheese that just kind of melts into the eggs, and it's real nice. And we're gonna have a great time. All right, so we gotta make sure we're washing our hands at least every 20 minutes, or if we're handling something that's maybe like raw chicken, and then we're gonna handle lettuce or something, you always wanna wash your hands before that. I got the whipped eggs over here. I'm gonna add a little bit of cream to them. It'll help lighten it up a little bit. And instead of cream, we're gonna use almond milk, all right? We're gonna heat this up. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of oil. Make sure it's nice and hot. You want to go with quite a bit of oil because you don't want the frittata sticking. So you got to make sure that the pan is well lubed, if you will. So we're going to go with the onions here. Pan's got low heat. You can hear a little bit of sizzle. Okay, cool. So let the onions going. All right, get the hood going here. We need that. All right, so they're starting to caramelize with that oil. I see a little piece of soy rizo in there. Got loose in there. You're gonna give plenty of salt because you're gonna have quite a bit of product in here, so you want to make sure that you're well salted. And then some nice coarse cracked black pepper always gives you great flavor. Okay. And then we're going to throw in some potato pepper and get them going. Alright, so that's 1 potato pepper and that's 1 onion. The reason I like potato pepper so much is they have a natural smoky flavor. They make great chili rellenos. I mean, you just kind of par-bake them for a second and then you stuff them with anything. You can either fry them or just oven bake them without batter. It's just incredible. Get this going. We're gonna go with these guys. You gotta love the new baby sweet peppers, man. You can do so much with them. Takes bell pepper to a whole nother level. Okay, so we got seasoning in there. Now these are the herbs from the garden. This was oregano, right? Lemon thyme and some sage. Give it some nice savory flavor. All right, we're gonna hit it with some garlic. Chopped garlic from the produce section at the grocery store is fine. Super simple. When you got fresh ingredients at your fingertips, it's so much fun to cook with. Okay, so we got that going. Dig it? How fun is this? This stuff cooks up so well. Okay guys, getting ready to throw the egg and the spinach and the cheese in here and then pop it in the oven. Time for some mushrooms. Going. So it's created the soy chorizo. It's like really pasty until you cook it, and then it actually gets a really nice body, and you swear it was real sausage. Because you want these veggies al dente. You don't want to cook them all the way because it's still got to bake for 40 minutes. All right, so we want to make sure that they're nice and tender, but yet you didn't cook all the flavor out of them. Got the spinach. This has to wilt. It's going to take a minute. You can always put a lid on it if you want to wilt it real fast, but this will be done in 30 or 40 seconds. Right, so we have the spinach in there. We're going to go ahead and get this in the oven. We're going to put the eggs in. Let's go this way. See that? How exciting is that? And then, this is the best part. The cotija cheese, man. Just kind of get it in there. Just want to make it just rich and delicious, and you know, the best decadent thing you can possibly make for your mom or your wife that is the mother to your children, or your grandmother, I guess your dog if it's the mom. We're going in the oven with this, and then we're going to start working on some other stuff while that bakes. So it's looking real good, right? You got the cheese that's going to melt in there. We're going to turn it off. We're going to go right down into the convection oven on the top shelf, 375 for 30 to 40 minutes, depending on if you're at sea level or 2,000 feet or Steamboat Springs 7,000 feet, something like that. All right, so put some gloves on for this, wash my hands thoroughly, put on the gloves just because it's delicate stuff, and you know, blackberries tend to bleed a little bit and might get under your fingernails. You look like you're a mechanic or something, right? And you don't want to do that, especially on TV. But anyways, the real reason is because I'm handling ready-to-eat food, and I want to make sure it's sanitary. So I'm going to cut up the blackberries, frittatas in the oven. We're going to make this just a real simple Greek yogurt, granola, and seasonal berry parfait. So we're going to use these champagne flutes here. We're going to I'll set these aside. I think I have enough. Put it into the bowl. All right. So we got blueberries right here, blackberries here, raspberries right here, some granola, and then I went ahead and took the Greek yogurt and put it into a pastry bag, so it's super easy to put into the glasses. And then right here we're going to finish it with some from the garden, some chocolate mint. All right. And it's nice. It's minty, but yet you get these like little undertones on the back of your tongue of chocolate, kind of cool. And you know, you can buy mint at any grocery store. It's super simple. All you're doing is layering in some granola. You want to get enough in there to absorb the yogurt that we're going to put in. We're going to do a little bit of yogurt in there, and if you have a disposable pastry bag, it makes it super easy. Or you can, you know, use a real pastry bag. Either way, it works great. And then you're gonna top that with berries. All right, we got these blueberries. Okay, some raspberries. All right. Then these blackberries that I cut. Put a little bit of those on in there. Probably just one total berry, which has been cut in half. Another layer of yogurt. And then some more berries, and then let's bring them in. And voila, that course is done. All right, and that is the Greek yogurt granola berry parfait. Boom, just like that. So we're gonna be making some Chipotle hollandaise and some sauteed asparagus. Gonna roll the lemon to maximize the juice. Gonna use half a lemon. Hollandaise is super simple. It's lemon, it's egg yolk. We separated 4 egg yolks earlier. It's clarified butter. So to 4 egg yolks, you're gonna use a 1/4 cup of clarified butter, which is about, well, 1/4 pound, right? Boom. When you're making hollandaise, you gotta do it in a double boiler. So we're gonna get some water going. With the egg yolks, we're gonna squeeze a lemon in there, and then instead of Tabasco, normally you use Tabasco, I'm gonna use Chipotle, which is smoked jalapeno. People love it. It's the bomb. Put a little juice in here, probably about that much. Maybe a little more. Oh yeah, that's smoky jalapeno. Yeah, so you got your Chipotle in there, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna squeeze some lemon in here. We want to get rid of the seeds. Okay, got a nice lemon fillet, if you will, here. And squeeze it, get the juice in there. We rolled the lemon so you get maximum juice out of it. Okay, that butter is freaking going quick, right? This butter is already melted, so now we're going to turn it to low heat so it clarifies, separating the fats, and that's unsalted butter. Okay. You can see the solids on top of the oil. Okay, we're gonna keep that out. Ooh boy, that butter browned a little bit. That gives it a nice nutty flavor. See that? Okay, we're gonna get a spoon and take some of this stuff off. We don't want that. All right, so we're ready to go here. We're rapidly boiling here. We don't want it to be too hot. We're gonna turn it down. I'm gonna show you what we're looking at here, because it's steam. You don't want to hurt yourself. So you got your water right there going. And hollandaise, man, I tell you, this is one of the mother sauces. Hollandaise or mayonnaise, same emulsification of egg yolk and oil or butter. Okay. So I got the egg yolks in there. We're gonna whisk the crap out of them. You want them to emulsify a little bit. You want to whip in like almost 50% air, I believe, to get it in there, get it nice and emulsified, right? And hit it with a little bit of salt, touch of salt, all right? And we're gonna go back to this. So for Father's Day, I'm gonna ask for a new mixing bowl. That's definitely on the list. Those are looking good. They're looking emulsified, looking real nice. So you don't want to do too much, it'll scramble on you. So I had to pull it off the heat, okay? And the butter, if it's too hot, it's going to scramble these eggs. So you got to do it real slow. All right. All this butter is going to emulsify into these egg yolks. And you get this nice creamy hollandaise. Look at that, it's getting really emulsified, almost too thick. But we can add a little water to it. Touch of water, we'll thin it out a little bit. Just a little bit, see that? Whisk that in. There we go. Getting there. So here's the hollandaise. See a nice texture. We're gonna add a little bit more butter, it'll tighten it up a little bit more. So see how we controlled that with a little bit of water, just so it wouldn't break, control the temperature. That brown, nice brown butter is gonna give it a nice nutty finish. And there we go. This will be going on top of the asparagus that we're gonna start cooking right now. Olive oil, gotta love it. Super simple, it's asparagus. We just wanna saute it nice and al dente, give a nice sheen to it. And then we're gonna ladle that hollandaise onto the top of it. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Take a look down here. I believe we're almost ready here. Look at that. Ba-boom! Does that look fun or what? Got some salt, got some pepper. Let's do some granulated onion and garlic. Just because I'm lazy. And it just seems to work, okay? This going. Don't want to get too spicy because I got the spicy hollandaise that's going to go on there, right? And I got this asparagus over here that I cut the ends off. I took about 3 inches off. I always save the ends because I'll be making asparagus soup this week, I think, all right? So we got hot oil. Oh, didn't sizzle like I like it to. Not hot enough. I'm such a shoemaker. I break my own heart daily. So pepper. I can hear it coming. It's starting to get hot. So salt. Crank this baby up. Put it on boost. Take it. We're gonna nuke it. All right. Little granulated onion. I love the savory flavor of the granulated onion, just like the sautéed onion you did in the frittata. It just has such a great earthy flavor. Any chef's gonna tell you that that's a big item in their pantry. So we got our hollandaise here. Get our asparagus going. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. I don't want to burn it. I'm gonna put it on a platter. Hit it with hollandaise. All right, guys. I think it's day 31 or 32 of self-isolation. I'm starting to go crazy here, man. Can't get a haircut. Got this Glenn Campbell thing going on. But I'm gonna make these smoked salmon roses. I've already rolled a couple. Super simple. All you do is basically buy some smoked salmon in the store that's pre-sliced. What you're gonna do is you're gonna peel it up, and then you're gonna take it and cut it across this way, like this. Move that lemon out of the way. And then you're gonna cut this blood piece out. This is from the side of the skin, the fillet side of the skin, where there's a bloodline that runs through the salmon. You're gonna get rid of that, nobody wants that. But then what you're gonna do is you're gonna flip this over like this. And then you're gonna take this one, you're gonna sit it here, and you're gonna simply roll it. And you roll it a little tight, and a little loose, then a little tight, and a little loose. And then you get this, right? You sit it down, and you peel back the petals, and you got a rose. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna, some chives from the garden, we're just gonna lay them out here. Okay, kind of like just a little zigzag action. Then we're gonna sit these roses like this. And of course, cream cheese, you gotta have cream cheese. So we have some whipped cream cheese. It's so much easier than having to dirty up your equipment at home. We're gonna do a little stuff like this. We'll turn it a little bit here and do the same thing again. And you wanna fillet the lemon, all right? You wanna totally skin it. Then we're gonna just take this fillet of the lemon, we're going to put it backwards on here. That. Another fillet of the lemon. We'll put it backwards right there. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some capers, because capers are traditional condiments for your smoked salmon platter. I'm going to put them inside a little butterfly, kind of to form the body, if you will. And then what else goes great with smoked salmon but red onion, right? We got some brunoise diced red onion here, to chop it up real fine. But first I'm going to show you guys how to make a cool little cucumber garnish. It just gives it a little nice flair. So you take a cucumber, you cut it in half lengthwise, English cucumber preferred. Then you just slice it real thin on the bias, okay? Then you just fold every other leaf in. Just took the cucumber, sliced it on the bias, folding every leaf in. And then we're gonna put some red onion on here. And you kind of have a bouquet with smoked salmon roses, and they wouldn't be complete without some toasted bagel chips. Can you dig it? So, real simple. Here's the asparagus. It's sauteed, lovely. I'll put that out. You cook it al dente, and then you let it rest a little bit while you're getting everything together, and it continues to cook, and it's just delicious. Here's the hollandaise, a little zigzag over there. You got the chipotle, and then the nice fatty, buttery egg yolk hollandaise. It just is going to taste so good with that. Got a fun platter. We got this. Nice and loosened up, completely set up. Go right on the cutting board with it. Got some pretty serious egg, look at that. And it's just got the cotija cheese in there, the chorizo, the saya peppers, the spinach, the sweet peppers, the mushrooms, and look at that, huh? Look at that. That is serious. All right, so we've got a frittata, lovely asparagus with chipotle hollandaise. We've got the smoked salmon platter. It's quite festive. We've got the little yogurt, granola, and berry parfaits. Happy Mother's Day. Peace, love.